Okay, welcome to the online dashboard overview video. Hopefully you just watched the app video. If not, go back and watch it. It shows how all of the data got here. So anything that you take in inventory, the data will be sent here, and now we can do some cool stuff. So when you get to the online dashboard, I'll just go over these really quickly. There's going to be 9 options here. Once we click into here, I'm going to click on categories. Your dashboard will show up on the left over here, so it's convenient to get to. So let's start with categories. When you start an account, these are preloaded. These will already be on here. You just need to come up with a subcategories any way you want. If you set it up like we have set up, you will be able to set up your products quicker because it will match our categories, but that's up to you. You can do it very general, kind of like we have it here. We have it broken down like this. I'll show you really quickly. Or like with wine, we have it general, but you can break it down with Merlot, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, all like that. You can get as detailed or as general as you like. Anything that can be counted, we can inventory. So people use our app for all sorts of things, not just for the bar. They use it for energy drinks, non-alcoholic. A lot of places do food. They can do full food inventory. If you take retail, you can create a miscellaneous category and create a retail category. If you have t-shirts or hats, anything like that, anything that can be counted, we can do it and get you all set up. You need to set up your locations here. You just come here, add a new location. Again, you can be as general as detailed as you like. Some places just do bar and storage. Other places have 15 locations. It's just all a matter of preference, and it depends on how big your place is as well. If you do set up your locations, you can run reports that shows exactly how much product you have in each location, so you can see, for instance, where Jack Daniel's is in your bar in different locations. It might be in 3 different locations. You can run it by location and see where they're at. Again, set up your vendors. You just enter a new vendor, type in the name, very simple, but you need to set these up if you want you to do your ordering so you know which products to order from which vendor. Let's head to products really quick. When you come here, obviously this will be blank, and the thing with inventory management software is the setup is always kind of a bitch. So we've tried to make that as easy as possible and as quick as possible. So most places you have to go in and just add all of your products individually, which you can still do here, because once your products are set up, you still might, bring in a new bottle or a new keg of something all the time. So you just come to new product, you enter the product name, you select the product type, you fill all these out, and you'll have new products. So that's fine. But when you're setting up a massive amounts of products, we have a faster way to do this. So when you come here, we have setup videos to do all this. When you sign up for your account, you're going to get about 10 setup videos that will show you how to do all this. They're pretty short for the most part, and it'll give you an overview. But what you're going to do is hit this master product list button, and that's going to export our list of about 2,000 products with full and empty bottle weights that you can copy and paste from. Then what you want to do is hit this export button. That's going to give you a blank template that you can copy all the products into. So here's our master product list. So this is what gets exported, and they're all alphabetized. And all you need to do is come through and find your products. So you're just going to highlight the rows, make sure that you have the bottle size correct here, and it has all the full and empty bottle weights in here, and you're just going to highlight all of yours. Go find them, alphabetized, easy to find, highlight them all, and then once they're all highlighted, you're just going to copy. Let's get rid of that one, and you're going to paste them directly into your blank template. And you just go paste. There they are. Obviously the list will be a lot longer, but you're done, and you can upload all of your products instantaneously. So that makes entering your products so much faster than most systems, uploading them, and then you'll have them all here for your liking. Once you get that set up, a lot of places just use our app for counting faster and for doing ordering. That's all they want to do. They're not interested in setting up the recipes and tracking their bartenders and all that. We recommend that you do that because it saves you a ton of money tracking what your bartenders are pouring. But a lot of our clients just want to count faster and do ordering. But once you're ready to monitor your bartenders, you need to set up your recipes, and this will give you some really detailed, awesome reports that will show you down to the 1/100th of an ounce what's going on behind your bar. So this is an account that's already been set up with recipes. Once again, recipes is a little more labor intensive to set up than products, but we have ways to shortcut. Again, you'll want to hit export. It'll give you a blank template. I have one that's filled out here already, and this is what it looks like when it's all filled out. And again, you can do a lot of copy pasting from here, which will save you some time, even though this will probably take you about an hour and a half to set up. But once it's set up for good. what you want to do is go to your POS system and export an Excel spreadsheet of your sales data. And it might look something like this. This is one from Aloha. But just about every POS system should be able to export sales data. Some have POS ID numbers, some just have the name. We can do either way when we upload the sales data. But let's say that we have the POS ID number. All we're going to do is go to our Excel. We're going to highlight the entire row, copy it. We'll come to this row, we'll paste it, and then we'll go back to this one. We'll highlight the name. Again, the entire column. We'll paste it here. We'll paste it here unless your description in your POS is different than it is on your screens. But basically, these are usually the same. And then you just need to fill out your categories and which products go into each of your recipes, and then the portion size. All right, and we can do multiple ingredients, Long Islands, anything like that, and it will be able to know exactly how much should come out of each one. So again, we have videos on all of this to show you how to do it. A lot of copy pasting, and once this is all filled out, all you do is upload it and your recipes are ready to go for good. You can also come into a new recipe and add a new recipe. I want to show you really quick what it looks like when one's filled out with multiple. So let's go into a Black Russian here. So again, then there's a POS ID number. There's that. Whoops, let's get rid of these. We don't need these up here. And liquor, vodka. As you fill these out, they'll all fill out up here. You enter your quantity. 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of Kahlua. You can add more ingredients if you want. If you have a cocktail with a ton of ingredients, you can add lime juice in here, ginger beer, whatever you set up, you can account for an item cost for, because we have item costing down here. So if you have limes and the wholesale price and all your non-alcoholic, you can put all of that in here and it'll tell you the total wholesale cost right here. And it'll tell you your cost percentage and then the profit you're making on it. Super important to item cost everything so you know how to price your menu items. So that's the recipes, very extensive, very awesome, and then you can run your detailed reports. So speaking of reports, let's get into reports really quickly. You can run a stock on hand report. This is convenient, especially when you don't have your PARs set up yet, to run an order report, because you can just basically pick a date that you took inventory, you can see what's on hand, and then you can just place your orders with your vendors kind of as you may already do with your Excel spreadsheets. You can go look in there and just kind of eyeball it and make your orders. Once you have your PARs set up though, you run a purchase order. We'll run it for the same date. Now that our PARs are set up, it'll tell you broken down by vendor what to order. And you can order by the keg, by the case, by the bottle. It'll tell you what to order, the wholesale value, the suggested order, all because your PARs and your reorder points are all set up. And we have videos for that as well. So once that's set up, you just run an order report. It'll tell you what to order. No thinking. Super simple. You can focus on other things. Usage report, I'm going to go over. We have a usage report in the variance report as well on a tab, so I'm not going to go over that. I'll show you in the variance report. Invoice report just kind of shows you the invoices you have entered. So quickly, this is one of the most valuable things on here. Really breaks down in detail once you have your recipe set up and you upload your sales data. You pick a beginning inventory. You can do it by the day, the week, the month, the quarter, the year, whatever you want, and you can kind of see over time how things are going. But you pick your beginning and ending date, run your variance report. It'll give you a variance overview by category. You can kind of check all this stuff out. You can pause the video if you want and look it over. But it has all this information on here. Your variance percentage, which is the most important number in our opinion. It shows you exactly what's missing. And then you go to the results tab and it gets really exciting because you can break down every single product you have. The number sold, the POS sales, ounces rung in, the ounces poured, how far off they are, and then how much money you're losing from each product. Gives your ideal pour cost percentage, what they actually poured, and then the difference, how high your pour cost percentage goes based on their pouring. And then each individual product has a variance percentage. We want to get this down to single digits if we can. So if you have products up in the, like this one's 69%, that's really bad. We don't want that up there. So you bring this to your bartenders, you say, what the hell's going on? We need to bring this down, and it's like magic. They know they're being watched. It's psychological, and you save a ton of money doing this. You also have the POS data in here. You can see how much was sold of each product and your total sales broken down. And then again, we have a usage report right here, which is convenient, especially setting up your PARs. Once you have about 6 weeks of data or a couple months of data, you can see how much you're using of each product, and then you can create PARs. We have videos on how to create PARs too. And it shows how much is used by the container and how much is used by the ounce. And then you can make sure you're not over ordering and have your storage room just stocked with too much stuff. So the last thing I'm going to show you is the POS, where you can upload your product mix. And this is where the software integrates with your POS system. You just need to export your sales data once again to an Excel spreadsheet, and then you save it. And again, I showed you the PMix report. That's just this report here. And you just save it to your computer, and then you go to your file here, and you find your computer, and you double click, and you upload it. And all of this, we just configure this, and then it's set to go. You can do it by POS ID number or by recipe name, either way, and it uploads in 2 seconds. And it looks like this after it uploads. These are all sales data here. It tells you the number sold, the total amount of dollars, and if you go inside here, you can see individually what's sold and the dollar amount. And again, once you upload your sales data, you can go to the variance report, and it breaks down everything for you, so it's super valuable. So that's your overview really quick. Once again, we have a bunch of setup videos that go into this in more detail, so it's easy for you, and of course we're always here to support. So make sure to email me at dave@therealbarman.com, and I will get you set up with either myself or somebody else. If you have any questions at all, we're happy to answer them, and our goal is to help as many people as possible. So make sure to give us a contact and let us know what you need help with. Best of luck to you. I hope to hear from you soon. I'm out.